Welcome, sportsevolutionradio.com. I'm Darwin. This is Nick Sundberg. Do you need an introduction?
Probably. We're here and on my back patio, shooting for the first time this year. Just want to say welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Darwin. Welcome to the new house.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so with that in mind, we're welcome cars and bugs, cicadas.
A guy mowing his lawn.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
so this is pretty intimate, so feel special because you've never really been into a Sundberg house, have you? This is a
well, we were
time.
in the apartment.
Yeah,
before.
but this is like
Very
more
different,
official.
very
This is
different.
definitely
Much
more official.
Real
so
house.
this is the cribs. This is where the magic happens. People, take a look. This is it.
We have patio furniture. We're getting there on the rest of the house, but we got patio furniture.
Yeah, but we're really excited. This is our second year, so we did some really exciting things last year. Nick, just kind of a little. I was looking back the other day. I was moving out, and I found a few of our things. So we got on Washington Post. Nick got on Sports Center last year. There was a Bleacher Report article written about Nick. So, hey, between you and the show, but mostly you, because of you guys, got a lot of attention, and we really appreciate it. I know this
Definitely.
guy does.
Thank you
we
very much,
appreciate it as a
everybody.
show.
Appreciate you guys watching every week.
Yes.
Paying attention to us, enjoying, I hope, enjoying the show, and giving us a reason to come back.
And with that in mind, I brought this little thing with me because it's back. You know, we're back. The show's back. Nick's back. The shirts are back. There's 3 different shirts out there. And by the way, I mentioned that because today there was an order for 2 shirts. And they're trickling in. So thank you very much for everyone supporting Nick and the Sundberg t-shirts. Go to sunbergit.com.
I won't break my arm this year.
Yeah.
Promise.
You won't?
I won't.
Oh, well. She's a good lady. Come on, man.
I guess I can't promise I won't break my arm, but
yeah.
I'll try not
I thought you said bring my mom.
No, I said I won't break my arm.
I was like, what are you talking about? She's a good lady.
No,
she's
she's a
there all the
wonderful
time.
lady.
I'm like, yeah,
She's coming every game. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you can't break your arm. You can't break anything, dude. You're done. By the way, I told you I wanted to break an arm. Every time I see a kid with a broken arm, I'm like, I wish I was that kid. But not anymore. But not anymore. You know, I just wanted to be that kid once upon a time. Because I wanted the attention. I wanted people to come and sign. Yeah, I didn't want to smell.
Attention
I'm
whore.
sure. But that's the thing. After a while, those kids started to smell funny.
Yeah, that's why you get a new cast on.
But you're an adult. You made that effort. Those kids did not. And
Their parents could have made that effort.
Well, trust me, my friends did not. They were pretty stinky kids. So anyways, let's get on with it. We have a little...
First topic of the day.
College football.
Yeah.
NFL.
Little fantasy football.
Menzel. What do you think about that
Phenomenal storyline here. I love him. I think he's an amazing human being in general.
For what reason, though? Because he's a young kid with a lot of talent, or what is it that makes you like him a lot?
Everything.
I don't like him very much.
I love him. Just the fact that, you know, he's 20 years old, given basically the world at 20. Given everything you can be given in college football basically at 20. And running with it. And throwing it in everybody's faces. I love it. Love it. Going to Vegas, partying his ass off, enjoying himself, doing everything that every 20-year-old kid wants to do. Like, I'm jealous of his college life. Like, you are jealous of his college life. Of
course.
That's why people don't like him, because they wish they were
like
him.
memorabilia. Hello.
Right? Like, you know,
Yes.
I think he's doing everything the right way, because he's doing everything that every single 20-year-old kid wants to be doing. So I can't hate on him for it, because if I was in his shoes, I'd probably be doing the same stuff.
But at the same time, and I understand, because trust me, I work very hard. I try to do the best that I can. I try to hustle out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You always have to.
So
with that in mind, I understand that he's doing what I probably would be doing, but at the same time, he's breaking those rules.
What rules? There was no proof?
There's got to be something.
What?
I mean,
What?
he got his...
He's underage drinking. Every college kid does it.
Let's start there. He got his hand barely slapped. He got like 2 fingers like this flicked, okay? That's pretty much all that happened for him to sit just half of a game. Are you kidding me?
The only reason he got a half was because Texas A&M was trying to save face. NCAA had no evidence, nothing against him, so that's why or else he would have been suspended for the whole year. So I don't think he should have been suspended at all by A&M. I think it was a joke. Anytime any college suspends a player for a quarter or a half, we did it in college one time. We suspended like 15 players for a quarter. Yeah, that's awesome. Great job, guys. They really felt the wrath of that one. But like, it's a joke.
That's
He
what
knew
I'm
it was
saying.
a joke. Why do you think he came out doing this and
he should've
everything? It was
gotten more.
phenomenal. No, he should have got nothing.
He
There's
should have
a
gotten
difference.
more. Come on now.
For what? What rule did he break?
If he supposedly did something for him to give him a half. Now, whether that half was enough of a punishment, which I don't think it was.
The reason he got a half, in my opinion, is because of the trouble that he put A&M through. The NCAA had no proof of anything, so he didn't get a real suspension. But because of everything, all the spotlight that was put on him, I think they were like, okay, you had enough fun this summer, we're going to suspend you for a half because of all the crap that you put us through. I don't think it was any one thing. It wasn't, hey, you signed all this stuff, here's a half suspension, because they have no proof of that. The A&M was fighting tooth and nail with him, for him, to not be suspended by the NCAA. This was their, okay, you had your fun, we're going to suspend you for a half, which is a total joke. They shouldn't have suspended him at all. He came in, and I loved every second of it. Every one of his unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, every money sign, every signing a ball for an opposing player. Amazing. I loved it.
See, first of all, I think he did something. I'm not saying that what he did was wrong, because if I was him, I'd try to do the same thing. But that's not the point here. I still think that he should get his hand slapped. I think that was a joke. And so at that point, don't do anything. But yeah,
the
I understand what you're saying.
tried to slap his hand.
Right. And
they interviewed him for 6 hours and couldn't find anything. That's their fault. They couldn't find proof that he did anything wrong. So you can't fault the guy. You can't say, oh, he should have been suspended when the NCAA tried to suspend him.
I just don't. But at this point, if that's the case, and absolutely nothing was there, and the reason you're saying why he even got a half was because of the way that he made the university look, then at that point, why do anything at all?
I told you. I agree. I don't think they should have.
So, but going back to his whole gestures, I think that's cocky.
So?
I think that's crap. I don't think. Come on, man.
He's 20, already won a Heisman, and he's the highest rated player in college football. Of course, he's going to be cocky.
But what does
he was cocky when he was 16, going into his junior year of high school.
If you're an NFL coach, what are you looking at? What are you thinking? But
who cares?
But he's
a junior in college. Like,
aren't those coaches looking at it?
It doesn't matter at this point. Who gives a who cares? So he's in college.
So none of this stuff that he's doing and his actions will not impact him.
I could care less because he's never going to be my quarterback.
Oh, I know you don't care, but I'm asking in general. Do you think that the actions that he's doing are going to have an impact in the way that he's going to get drafted, et cetera, et cetera? Because are they really looking at this guy in his second year, or do they really not care? At the end of the day, do they just want an arm when it comes to drafting this guy?
Generally, I don't think they care.
They just want an arm.
Yes, they want a guy who can play football. Everything else.
All right, that's my question.
Look at Cam Newton. Cam had all the exact same issues. He had more issues with his parents and all types of crazy stuff coming out.
Yeah,
he was the first overall pick.
They tried to take that Heisman away.
Yeah. So you can't say, nobody cares. At this point, sure, he's going to have some tough interviews. You know what I mean? But Manti Te'o. Another perfect example. Still drafted in the second round. Nobody cares.
That is a very good one. I'm just after all that drama that he created.
Exactly. Nobody cares.
The guy,
at the end of the day, if you can play football, you can play football.
He had a really bad combine.
If NFL GMs and head coaches and owners think that Manziel can be their franchise quarterback and take them to a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl for them, he will be drafted wherever they want to draft him. It has everything he's doing right now has no bearing on it.
We never learned from Aaron Hernandez, then, is what you're saying, because there were signs.
That's a totally different scenario.
I know. That's very dramatic. Okay, that was Darwin being drama. But I'm just saying, those are signs. They're signs. No,
totally different.
The signs of this guy is just him just being a hustler.
Every college kid parties. The difference is he's got cameras on him at all times, and people are looking for reasons to put him in the spotlight, to get him in trouble. Go to Bowling Green, and I guarantee their quarterback's partying his ass off every Thursday and Friday night.
He's just not getting that attention.
Or really every Wednesday and Thursday night. But there's no attention on him.
No one's covering him.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
So there are other guys, just because, I went to Vegas when I was in college. I partied.
I watched the football movies, the program.
I love that movie.
I love that movie. You kidding me?
It's a little different.
All right. Come on, Kane. Put the women and kids. What is it? What does he say in the huddle? Let's put the women and children to bed or something. Yeah. We're looking for dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the best. And that was a touchdown, baby. All right. SportsEvolutionRadio.com. Check us out. He likes Manziel. I don't. But it is what it is.
Is he a good football player?
Yes.
Okay, what's not to like?
I think he's a punk. But I'm allowed to think people are
You like
punks.
Russell Wilson?
Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You
I think
love
Kaepernick's
Russell
a punk.
Wilson.
I think Kaepernick's a punk.
You love them both.
I think he should not
They're
talk.
both D-bags.
Kaepernick should not talk. My man, please. Just go like this with a puppet. SportsEvolutionRadio.com. He's
allowed to
does.
talk.
Big ass turtle. That was awesome. I want a tortoise. We'll be right back.
Be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to SportsEvolutionRadio.com. I'm Nick Sundberg. This is
Darwin.
Darwin.
Hey. Darwin. Hey, your Twitter following is pretty darn good nowadays, buddy.
Hey, I'm getting there. I'm almost at 10,000.
Yeah.
Almost.
That's double in less than a year. Yeah, well less than a year. Are you kidding me? Because you, at the end of the season, you were at like 4-ish.
No,
Probably.
more than that.
5?
More than that.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't get 5,000 followers in the summer.
Oh. I figured since like last season.
No.
No?
No.
It's like, dang, dude.
Close.
Hey, I've been killing it too. I went from 5 to 10
5 to 10
followers.
people. We're going to talk a little fantasy football with you. Darwin and I, and some listeners out there, some of you guys, have a league of our own, actually. And Darwin's really, really butthurt because he was given a C- or a D in our draft.
Ours is a C. Did you just say my butt hurt?
He said he is butthurt.
Okay.
Because he got a C- grade for his fantasy draft.
And that's not even like, I was just telling Nick.
That wasn't even the worst one. He got a D in another league.
Yeah, and I felt, and the best part is you walking away feeling good about it, and that's what happened to me last night. I felt really good about it. Drew Brees. I mean, I was like, wow. I was just telling these guys, Marcus Colston, Drew Brees. That's a double impact kind of combination, And I got a D in that one, a report card. Thank you, Yahoo, for grading me at a D.
He's just really upset because I got a B in our league, and
I got a
he
C
doesn't
in
understand
ours.
why.
No, so give me your team. That's what I want to.
All right,
I want to
we'll
know
go position by position. Who's your quarterback?
All right, for our starting. Well, I haven't even looked at my starting lineup.
Just
Quarterbacks.
Quarterback.
Peyton Manning.
Tom Brady. Okay, got you there.
Lance Moore.
Well, it's Wes Welker.
Wow, come on. Reggie Wayne.
Andre Johnson.
Steve Smith.
Calvin Johnson. Okay, got you on all 4. Do we even need to continue?
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
Matt Forte.
Darren
We gotta
McFadden.
go. All right. Ray Rice.
LaShawn McCoy.
Come on, that's not head to head. Fred Davis.
Owen Daniels.
Nick Sumberg. All
Yeah,
right,
I'm not.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Who's your backup quarterback?
Carson Palmer.
Matt Schaub.
And I have Roethlisberger.
Who's your kicker?
And I have Kaepernick.
Why do you have 4 quarterbacks?
I don't know.
You need 1.
Again, I was really focusing on those wings at Buffalo Wild Wing University. I was just talking about them earlier. I didn't even drink that night. I don't know what happened to me. I really don't know. 1 starting quarterback and I have 4 quarterbacks.
Just terrible.
It happens. I have to trade. Do you need someone?
No. No.
What if I give you 2 people for 1?
No, can't have it.
Take a look at my lineup. I just think you should take a look at it.
Yeah, no. Hopefully, all of you guys out there did better than Darwin, and actually paid attention to who you were drafting.
Who do you think
not 12 quarterbacks?
Who do you think is going to be one of the biggest impact fantasy players this year? Do you think it? Okay, how about this?
Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush, really? And that's where I was actually going to ask you on the Lions. Do you think that the Lions' offense is going to kill it? Do you think Calvin Johnson is going to be amazing again? I mean, between Stafford and Johnson, they produce pretty good numbers. Now with Reggie Bush, do you see those guys at the top?
I don't think they'll ever be a top team in the NFL just because of how undisciplined they are. But they've got a lot of weapons on offense.
Fantasy.
I think Reggie's going to do great things this year just because of his versatility and his home run capabilities. He's had that forever, and I think they finally found it. They wanted to do this with Javid Best when they drafted him 3 years ago or whatever it was.
Injuries.
4 years ago. But, his concussion issues pushed him out of the league, unfortunately. So they found another home run hitter in Reggie. I think he's going to do great things for him. I think he's exactly what they were looking for when they drafted Javid. So, I think I'm not going to say he's a sleeper, but, everybody talks mad crap about Reggie. So I think he's going to do really well this year in fantasy.
What do you think the Drew Brees that I was just talking about?
I got Drew in another league.
What do you think he's going to do this year with his coach being
I was
back?
actually talking to somebody about this today when I was working at Kai. I was talking to Kai about this today when we were working out because I drafted Drew in my fantasy league in another league last night, and I'm really can't say excited, but I'm interested to see because I had the option of going with Aaron Rodgers or Drew Brees, and I went with Drew. So
Me too.
the reason I went with Drew Brees is Green Bay has no running game, none. It's pathetic, absolutely pathetic. Aaron's a man, but I think Drew with Peyton back for an entire offseason, them working together once again. I think Drew's going to put up ridiculous numbers this year. So I went with him. I think they're going to do great things again on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know how their defense is going to be. I don't really care. I just hope they put up a lot of points.
Speaking of your amigo Kai Forbath, I actually picked him up. I had to. I thought of you guys. You know what I mean? I had to pick him up. Maybe that's why they gave me a D.
Oh, right.
But no, I picked him up. I think last night. What do you?
Not in our league.
No, not in ours.
Oh, okay.
I think last night in my D. No joke. My D graded league. What do you think a Kai Forbath was going to do? I mean, in terms of fantasy, the guy went pretty. He missed two field goals. One was it? One. What do you think he's going to do in fantasy? I mean, he's pretty
much
new
the same as any other kicker.
Yeah, you don't think he's going to do anything extra?
6
anything
to 10
special?
points.
You don't think that maybe a Nick Sundberg snap is going to put that
Unless
sucker
they give you
right
extra points for perfect snaps? No, unfortunately.
You know, that the day that you were there in the fantasy, that dude, you mentioned something about you being a defensive player, and that's the only way that you can get drafted in the fantasy league. Isn't that what you said? The guy added the damn position for our league for a defensive player. I think he was thinking of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I saw your name.
Good.
But I skipped it.
Oh.
You got to tackle better.
Hey, I had 2 this preseason.
I know.
Just saying.
I got getting dirty looks here. All right. So, do you think you're gonna? How do you feel about your rosters overall? I don't
think it matters.
I don't think I reflect my grades.
I think it's a matchup week to week kind of thing. I'm not
It really is.
I can't stand the people that at the end of the year have 150 waiver transactions.
Yeah.
I'll have 8 maybe.
I don't even do that.
Like when I need a new, honestly, in my 8 are swapping out defenses, because I drop and add a new defense every week depending on the matchup. Who's playing who.
When was the last time you were a champion?
Never. I've only been playing for this is my 3rd year playing fantasy.
And my last question is, what do you think? Oh, look at that. This is the biggest question of it all. What these people want to know. What is RG3? What is Robert going to do as a fantasy quarterback? Was he even, where do you think that he should have gone in that whole drafting? Is he going to kill it like he did last year?
I don't know. To be determined.
That's it?
Good luck.
TBD?
TBD.
I played with him on Madden 25.
Is he phenomenal?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They finally, the Redskins playbook really sucks for many years on Madden. There's just nothing to it, They actually added. Oh yeah, I know. Well, you don't know.
I heard the new one's terrible too.
I just like the pistol offense.
No, I just heard the game in general is awful.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Everybody's really disappointed with it because they didn't change anything from last year. There are no upgrades. It's the same game as it's always been because there's no competition.
But people have been saying that for years.
Yeah, and it's still the same game.
I love it. I'm just like, I'm that guy. I get it. I get one game a year for the most part, and that's it.
Not me.
But like I said, the pistol offense is there, and Robert's amazing.
It's pretty legit.
Oh my god!
You actually have to read the defense.
Yeah.
And you can do that? Come on.
No, I mean,
who actually believes that?
Come on. Oh, actually, I got one time I did play one of you.
He asks Madden every play.
The one time I did play one of you guys, I got killed. A player played Madden, and I just.
Oh yeah, of course. Just got dominated.
I mean, it was like 50 something, like 7.
Yeah.
It was not even fun.
Who'd you play, Henson?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, he gets beat up on by everybody on the team.
Does he really?
Oh man.
I can only imagine.
They talk about just scraping him.
Really?
Yeah.
Every dude that I've talked to, including you, doesn't even play. Who actually plays?
A lot of guys play.
Really?
Yeah. They all play it 2K, whatever it is now, too. The basketball game.
I don't know. I don't play it. Last basketball I
I still
played.
play
Remember
sports games.
remember NBA jams with the big headed
Oh,
dudes.
yeah.
That's the last basketball
I
game
still play
played.
NBA Jam on the old phone. I have it for iPhone.
What?
Yeah, it's great.
Really?
Yeah, it's like $5, but
Whatever. That's childhood memories.
I had a gift card.
Like
for $5.
Topanga. Like Topanga. Hey, I haven't seen you. Did you see Topanga in the Maxim?
No.
Dude, I got it for you.
All right, we'll be right back. Sports Evolution Radio.
SportsEvolutionRadio.com. So this was the first year that you guys went to Richmond for training camp. I asked you last year what it was going to be like, and you were pretty excited to get away from this area. Me, I hated it. Over 2 hours, stuck in traffic, etc., etc. But it was pretty cool. It was new. But overall, it was just grass. I didn't get to do anything special. But you, I knew there were new additions, or I heard about them. What were they like? I saw you guys in a hot tub, like right there, so I'm sure all the ladies appreciated it.
Right, yeah, our hot and cold tubs were right out in the middle of everybody, which was kind of strange. But
it was weird.
Honestly, it was just really nice, refreshing to get away from Ashburn for a little while. I think it was good for us as a team to be away from the facility, that we're at every day for so long. To be somewhere new together. Shanahan's pretty awesome about giving us downtime during training camp, giving us an afternoon off or a night off every here and there. So, generally when we're in Ashburn, guys just go home to their families. But when we're in Richmond, you can't just go home because it's over a 2-hour drive. So, everybody hung out together. We all went to movies together. We went bowling. There was just so much more time together, which is what, the whole purpose of this was. So I think it really was a success. I think Richmond was an awesome place for all of us. I'm really glad we were only there for 3 weeks, but it was definitely nice to get away.
You got to miss HBO Hard Knocks. I just realized that you were watching it last year. Did you get to watch it this year?
I watched I think the first 2 episodes.
What did you think about it?
It was all right.
Are you done over that show?
It's kind of.
Would you want that? Would you want the cameras HBO?
Never.
So you're more.
Yeah, Coach Shanahan would never let the cameras in.
No?
No, not a chance.
Would you act like a James Harrison? Like, that guy made it a point to not go near those cameras.
I don't think I would go that far, but I would have a really, really good time screwing with every single cameraman. I mess with our media guys that are there, for 40 minutes. Like, I steal their cameras and I take all their stuff and hide it. And so like, yes, I would have a blast with all that. But I think it would be awful to have them always in your face or in your meetings. And I think it's super invasive. And they actually, honestly, I think it's a joke. I think all reality TV is a joke. But, because they put together the storylines that they want you to see. It's like last year with Miami, like the 7-Eleven Kevin Hartline story, right? He's like, this great receiver. He's always open. Oh, man. And then all of a sudden, they build him up just for you to see him get cut. I think that's so terrible. You start to really like this guy and all of a sudden he's cut. That sucks. I honestly, it's cool in a sense. So you can get a picture of what it's like to sit in a meeting and things like that. But I don't think that's accurate at all because they're putting on a show for that show.
Again, I don't know what goes on, but it just sucks when you see those players get cut and whatnot.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It just sucks, man. I don't know if you said you watched 2. I forget what the name of the dude was. A big dude that got cut, and he just started crying from Bengals. He just started sobbing. It was like this big dude.
You're talking about the guy when he broke his leg?
Did he break something?
Crying? He was sitting on the table crying?
I think he did break something.
Okay, actually. Yeah, that was the very first episode.
Was it?
Yeah, dude broke his ankle and his bone was sticking out his leg. That's what he was crying.
I didn't see the bone.
He was on the phone with his mom. Come on.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was gross.
I just saw him cry.
But he wasn't crying because he got cut. He was crying because he's probably never going to play again.
He was crying because he got cut. I apologize.
No, but I know what you're talking about, though.
I apologize.
Stuff like that, I know exactly what you're talking about. But
it hurts.
No, I think, especially a team like Cincinnati, I remember a couple years ago, they had the guy, because I didn't get all the way to cuts this year, but they had the guy who woke guys up at 3:30 in the morning to cut him and things like that. I think that's such a messed up way to do things.
That was for show.
It had to be. I heard that guy's a dick already, but I think that was for the show. But generally, you hate. We call them the Reapers because that's what they are. They steal your souls basically. They take away everything that you've been working so hard for. And honestly, they're just a bunch of scouts. They're all of our scouts. In our college scouts, that's who they are. But because they got nothing better to do right now, we make them cut guys. So, because no coach wants to do it. The GM doesn't want to do it. Head coach doesn't want to do it. Owner doesn't want to do it. So we make all those guys do it. But like, so you try and avoid those guys every chance you get. But unfortunately, a lot of times you can't.
No. So, on to positive things.
Positive things.
The Washington Redskins campaign. That's going to kick off Monday night against the Philadelphia Eagles. ESPN, Monday Night Football. I just love that whole... gives me shivers. Hopefully I can make it to the game. But you're going to be there. Are you excited?
Be there. I'm excited. I guess you could say.
Hey, by the way, I saw you. Did you come out? What was it? The Bills game?
Out of town?
Yes.
I always come through town.
I saw. Did you come out first, Mr. 57?
Always.
Is that an always thing?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
Oh.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, apologize. Oh.
Well, because I told you how I've been trying to get Sav and Kyle. Well, I was Sav and Graham when I first started doing it to run with me through the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
But because generally, kicker, punter, snapper always come out right before the rest of the team.
Yes.
So the team runs, and when you're at home, team runs through a tunnel. But the kicker, punter, snapper are already out on the field warming up, before the coin toss and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're on our way out, forever, high school, or college, my first couple of years here, we've always walked, scooted around the big helmet instead of just running through it. And I'm like, one day I was like, why don't we run through the helmet? And they're like, no way, we never run through the helmet. So let's do it today. No, we can't, because we never do. Like, screw that. Like, pushing people out of the way. Ah! So I run through the helmet. It was like the best time ever. I started doing it every time.
I'm sure. I would pretend I was the ultimate warrior coming out of that sucker.
Like 2 years ago when I started doing it, I wore a Santa hat for it was like the Christmas game. They were playing the Vikings when AP tore his ACL. Yeah.
Dude, you need to wear a Hulkamania shirt. Like with a little, and then...
I'll get fined $10,000 for not wearing NFL apparel.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, I'm not Robert. I can't afford that.
No, yeah, those guys are just ridiculous.
But yeah, been running through the tunnel for 2 years now. It's been a wonderful time.
Well, you'll see 57. So are you excited?
You have to pay attention early because I run out before team.
Are you excited? Are you excited not just for your team to come out there? You have a new coach, by the way.
New special teams coach.
Yes. How is that going for you?
Keith Burns is his name.
Yes.
Came from Denver. He's a good dude. It's going well. It's just taking some time to learn a new coach, really, because you have to learn all the nuances and things like that of a new system, of a new guy. You have to learn new personality traits. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of not fun, but hey, it's been a lot of fun.
It's work, right?
Yeah, it's definitely work, and we're getting there. It's just taking a little bit of time, but that's what OTAs and training camp are for. And preseason, to be honest, you learn so much more about each other through the preseason because you figure out, how people will react under pressure, which is a lot of fun.
I don't know what that means. So today, Shanahan announced Robert Griffin III will start finally week 1, game 1, Monday. Sorry. What do you think about that? Is that about time it's finally announced? Are you excited that quarterback is there? That is the starting quarterback. It's pretty exciting, I would imagine, starting that campaign after that tragedy that happened.
I think you should have waited till Monday at 5 o'clock.
To announce it?
Yeah.
Why?
Why let anybody have an extra
Game
2
plan.
days to prepare for Robert? They should have to prepare for Robert, Kirk. I wouldn't have said Kirk if Kirk is healthy or not either. I'd let him prepare for Rex and
Pat White
and Pat too. It's a game. This game is a big old game of chess. We are all pawns, basically, and these guys are moving these giant chess pieces around. Might as well you play to win. You play to win the game, right, Herm?
That's hilarious. Hockey is crazy like that. My gosh, these coaches will not tell you anything
because they play so often. Like no way.
Yeah. So talk about liar coaches lying in Shanahan. Yeah, go coach hockey.
It's not necessarily lying. I think it's
fibbing.
No, it's just being
not
smart.
revealing.
Yeah, why would you purposely give another team an edge or give them extra time to prepare for somebody? You wouldn't. I think it's really funny though. So if the way they list you as, out, questionable, probable, or what's the last one? like for sure going to play. If you don't practice at all, like you can't even get through warm up or through the stretch, you're out. If you're 0 to 25%, which means you got through stretch and you were able to basically walk through one-on-ones or whatever, your individual drills, you're doubtful. If you're 26% to 97%, you're probable. So even if you practice all the way through practice, you're probable. So literally the NFL is so ridiculous. You can list every single player on the team as probable for Sunday or for Monday.
I like that.
It's see, I'm telling you.
For fantasy people, you hate it. Oh my gosh. Right.
Well, but now for fantasy, when it says probable, that means he's anywhere. Well, no, it means he's anywhere from 26% to 97% healthy.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's a great window. Thank you. Love it, fantasy people.
I love it. I think it's awesome. I think it's phenomenal. I told you, it's a game we play.
So, what do you? Any special nugget are you going to put? So I don't know. Lace up your shoe a different way.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna do everything the exact same I always do.
You're not gonna listen
to. Yeah,
I'm
still listening to Frank Sinatra. Still gonna not do anything crazy. Yeah.
You can call me for a motivational speech. I got you. I watch a lot of Rudy.
My mom sends me a motivational text before every game.
I know,
I'm good.
But I got it in Spanish. Come on now.
I'm good.
So I'm excited. Like I said, I think everyone is just excited to see football back.
Yes, 100%.
Especially if you're a Redskins fan. Last year was just so different than so many other years. We talked about it. It was a special year. You guys went 7 in a row, got into the playoffs, and then bad things happened. But nevertheless, it's a positive. Positive things have happened. These rookies, Chris Thompson, by the way, fast little sucker, huh?
Yeah, you can move.
Who do you think's faster, him or B. Banks?
Chris weighs a little more.
You think I can take Chris?
What, in a foot race?
No, arm wrestling, because I could take B. Banks,
I don't know if you could take B. Banks.
I could take B. Banks. I could take B. Banks. Come on now.
He outweighed you.
B. Banks. Hey, please,
How
forget
much do you
that.
weigh?
I watch Over the Top.
How much do you weigh?
Do you remember this move?
Oh, I remember this move, too. If I had a hat on, I'd show you.
No, seriously, you got to give me B. Banks.
How much do you weigh? Or did you weigh last year?
160.
Liar.
No joke.
What do you weigh right now?
Right now, 152. I've lost a little weight. But it's just gotten cut down to meat protein.
Because Banks was 150.
Come on. Yeah, but I got the shoulder. I know to put the back into it. I got the whole hand.
Leverage thing.
I mean, I feel like I should have. I wish I could have been an amateur arm wrestler.
No, you don't.
Why?
No.
I could pay bills with that.
Nah.
I'll take B. Banks. You put it, you tell Chris Thompson, yo, I want you. Bam.
Yeah, we'll see.
Seriously, put in the word out there.
Nah.
Just put the word out.
He's pretty juiced up, man.
Thompson?
Yeah, he's rocked up.
I'm not messing with Thompson, but B. Banks, I got B. Banks.
I mean, I haven't seen Brandon in a while. Maybe he's lost a little weight. Maybe he's $130 now. Who knows?
Please, I could have got him in prime. I want prime time Banks. All right. Anything else you want to tell these beautiful people?
Yeah. Welcome back. Thank you for being back. Appreciate you guys watching tonight. And we'll see you next week.
Yes.
SportsEvolutionRadio.com. And give us a follow on Twitter at SportsEvoRadio. Give us a like on Facebook, Sports Evolution Radio. And follow Darwin on Twitter at Darwin Sports. He needs some new followers.
Yes.
He's really
struggling.
He needs some help in the fantasy game. So if everybody wants to send him tips on how to do fantasy football, he would really appreciate it. Sunbrigade.com. If you want to check out the shirts, we got 3 of them. At Nick Sunberg on Twitter, and we'll see you next week.